You ever find yourself in that position where your parents are telling you something to do, or maybe not a parent, maybe a teacher or some adult in your life is trying to tell you what you need to do, and you find yourself kind of questioning what it is that they're saying and the validity of it, and should you really listen? A lot of times as adults, we're passing along information quite simply because we've been there and we've done that, and we know kind of what can happen out of it. And there's this thing called experience that sometimes turns into wisdom. Now, occasionally, what happens is that we tell you not to do something or to do something, and as parents, adults, guardians, whatever, we don't always follow our own advice. But just because an adult doesn't follow their own advice means that you should ignore their insight and their wisdom. Matter of fact, in the Hebrew book of Proverbs, which is found in what we call the Christian Old Testament, you find yourself working through a number of wise sayings, and coming into chapter 4, there is an introduction of, or further explanation of wisdom being a sound guide, a female guide who is leading us where we need to go and what we need to think about. And the father, writing a letter to his son, says this: "If you prize wisdom, she'll make you great. Embrace her, and she will honor you." Now, again, sometimes we think we have to find wisdom on our own, but you can learn wisdom from watching and listening to other people. You don't have to experience it to gain wisdom for yourself. I know it can be hard when you have other people trying to give you insight and advice, and you don't always agree with them. But listen, don't discount them. Because the proverb also goes on to say that the way of the righteous is like the first gleam of dawn, which shines ever brighter until the full day. But the way of the wicked, it's like total darkness. They have no idea what they are stumbling over. So instead of stumbling through the darkness, let the light shine through. You may not always agree with the person who's given you the insight, but let their insight be a part of your wisdom walk.